Welcome back to Entice Conversations. You're here with your girl Felicia, along with my co-host
Ernest, aka Esquire.
What's going on, Mr. Moore?
I'm chilling. What's going on? Never had it so good as always.
Never had it so good.
Never had it so good.
Nice.
Beautiful
nice.
day in paradise.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in paradise.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah, I.
I might.
Yeah, I.
I might. Yeah, I got a little bit. So I'm getting my energy. It don't hit the same at this age.
It ain't hit the same?
No.
Poor thing.
No. Yeah, I need a nap. I need a whole nap.
Ain't nothing wrong with naps. I support it.
You know?
But listen, get you a nap in. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay, good.
What
I
we
feel
talking
better.
about today, Felicia?
Oh, we are talking about upgrade you.
Upgrade who?
Let me upgrade you. Like what Beyoncé said.
Who are you trying to who are we trying to upgrade?
You know, your significant other.
My significant other?
Anyone's, whoever this may apply to.
All right. But you know, most men don't try to upgrade their women.
No, that's usually our project.
Why?
Yeah. Because we see other qualities.
See, that's where we have a problem.
And we don't want to, pass a good man just because he just don't know how to pick out, the right shirt and pants and shoes.
Oh, we talk about clothes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I don't leave. Let's get this show cracking. All right, so yeah, we Esquire today. So,
okay, Esquire.
Because here's what I see. I see a lot of women trying to say that man has potential.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to make him better. But if we're talking about clothing,
yes.
Style,
yes.
Fashion,
yes.
For the men,
yes.
Oh, wait, let's get it cracking. What you got, Felicia?
So this came about because not only does, Beyonce have her song, but do you remember that movie Two Can Play at That Game?
Absolutely.
Do you remember when she fixed up Bobby Brown? She got
Bobby Brown had no teeth.
Yes, right.
Couple teeth.
Yes. And he got to, feeling himself a bit much because now he looks like a new man and he's getting new attention.
Car, he was a mechanic. Now he owned his shop.
Yeah. So we're talking about upgrading fashion-wise, helping you maybe you're upgrading on your business savvy side. Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely the fashion side.
Well, I'm here for all the smoke on the fashion side.
So have you ever been upgraded, Mr. Moore?
NoMa'am.com. .org, .net, all of that. No. No.
So I've
always had that.
Yeah.
Now, I've matured over time.
Yes, right.
I had a couple polyester suits back in the day. I kid in front.
So my stepdad and my mom definitely had to upgrade because he was stuck in the 70s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bless his heart.
But great man. So she saw that. She saw that. And she would just throw away a shirt here or there. Just you got to do a little bit at a time. You can't do all the clothes.
See, most of my shirts have my name on them. You can't throw that away. No.
You didn't pay to get that.
Stay out my closet. Stay out.
What if she doesn't like your style?
Then tell me you don't like my style. And if you want me to change my style, we're not compatible.
Oh. So if she's like, I would love to see you in some distressed jeans.
I got one pair of jeans.
One
pair of jeans.
Well, you know what? I can't even judge because once upon a time, I had just some overalls. It was some Tommy Hilfiger. Yes. And it just was on when it was that time of the month. And but that was only when I always wore dresses.
Yeah.
Now it's different.
It's different now?
Yeah. And that changed probably 30, somewhere around 30.
I got one pair of jeans.
Brands. Yeah.
So why do I need more jeans?
The same way you need more slacks to coordinate.
No. No. And if she got a problem with me having just one pair of jeans, that's her problem.
That's her problem.
Don't buy me no more, because they'll sit in the back of the closet and never be worn.
So you're saying that you've never had to upgrade a woman?
I won't say I had to upgrade her.
Okay.
Most of the women I chose can dress.
Okay. But that probably was the thing that attracted you to him.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, so you got to have some game recognized game. You got to have some kind of style. And if, like I said, if me wearing suits or me wearing bow ties, ascots, this, that, and the third is not for you, I'm cool.
Yeah, right. I mean,
2 fingers.
We're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine.
2 fingers.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I've had to, I've upgraded a couple of them.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have.
So, you know that I dated online.
Okay.
So, when I would be at the place where we decided we're going to meet and he showed up, I wasn't really into what he had on. But as the date progresses, it's like, okay, well, he's cool. He makes me laugh. And, then it gets intimate. It's like, okay, he's good and check in that box. I can, we can go to Macy's or Nordstrom's or something and get him some stuff. Yeah, let's just, you start out, this is what you have to do, okay? Because I don't have a problem when it's like I said, in a relationship, I don't have a problem with spending my money on you. But on a date, no. So, yeah, I go shopping for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went shopping for him, had all this stuff laid out, like when he got home. And fortunately, he liked everything.
Like he in 2nd or 3rd grade.
But it was some dope stuff.
I bet.
So,
I bet.
Yeah.
So, no, ain't no woman ever done that.
No?
She don't have to. Because I got this.
Huh.
And I'm not tooting my own horn. That's not my style. That's not what I do. But I'm going to put the clothes together. I'm going to do that.
So you a dead ass.
I'm dead ass. I'm going to put the clothes together and stay out of my side of the closet.
I would pay money to just see your expression if she bought you something to wear, had it laid out for you to wear. Like, baby, I want you to wear this tonight on date night.
Give me an example. What would that be? What would that look like?
I want it to be opposite of what you normally wear.
Okay, so what would that be?
So we already know another pair of jeans.
That ain't happening. So go ahead.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, Mr. Moore. Right. On the sofa when you come in the house. It's gonna be another it's gonna be another pair of jeans.
Okay.
I can't say shirts. I think you probably would wear any. It'll be a t-shirt. Okay, yeah. A nice t-shirt brand. We're gonna say Tom Ford. Nice Tom Ford t-shirt. Some red bottom tennis shoes. She got you
tennis
hooked.
Shoes?
Yes, they have tennis shoes. They have flip-flops too. Tennis shoes. Some red bottom tennis shoes. Yeah, all of it's brand. It's nice, but it's just a different style than what you are used to wearing. And she's like, I want you to wear this on date night.
Can I just spray paint the bottom on the sneakers I already got?
Get you a roller.
I'm just saying.
No one's. No? Yeah, they don't know they don't make those. Yeah.
I can make my own sneakers.
I'm sure you can.
At least let them know that. Those who are looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with your scenario. right?
All right.
So you got the jeans.
Yeah.
You got the red bottom sneakers. You got the T-shirt. Whether whoever makes it, it could be just a plain black, blue, yellow, white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Are we wearing a jacket with that or no? Baseball hat. Are we doing a fedora? What are the accessories?
Considering we haven't seen you in a hat of any kind, yes, there's a hat there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Wristwear.
No, she ain't do all that.
Okay.
Yeah, she just got you the hat, the shirt, the jeans, and the shoes. So, okay, what you gonna do? She really wants to see you with this look.
You know, I'm a pleaser.
Yeah.
I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
So, we'll rock that outfit.
Okay.
We'll rock that outfit just for this one time.
Oh, whoever she may be, please take pictures. We want to see. Do some video, do some pictures, please, and thank you.
So you said I can't dress down?
I'm just saying we haven't been privileged to see it.
So here's the thing, and I'm putting this out here for our entire fan. Before I get there, let me just give us our disclaimer.
Yes.
You know, please make sure that you, whatever method or platform that you watch this podcast on, please make sure you subscribe, comment, share, like. Let your friends, family know about it.
Yeah.
Those who are already doing that, appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for interacting with us, engaging with us. It really means a lot to us. Don't just hit us up on our DMs or our text messages.
Yeah.
Actually respond back in the platform that you're watching it.
Yes,
we really would appreciate that. All jokes aside.
Yes.
But now back to your point. I have all that. I got the T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
I got the sneakers.
Okay.
I got the one pair of jeans, but I have other casual pants.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Whether it's khakis, what seersucker, whatever, right? I got the throwback jerseys.
Okay.
I got the baseball hats and all that. We could listen, I got one of these days, on one of these episodes, I'm gonna come dressed down.
Y'all heard it first. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come dressed down. So y'all don't always have to be like this.
Yeah. Right.
This is my uniform.
You know I understand.
This is my
I understand.
When you get to be a certain age, you're supposed to change or enhance your wardrobe. You can still keep the ball caps and the Jordans and all that.
Yeah.
You can still keep all that. But you're also supposed to be able to, when it's time to put it on, be able to put it on. And your girl should not have to go out and make that happen. Now, for you fellas out there, you need help with that. I'm your man.
So, but are you the man for all styles?
I'm the man for all styles.
Okay.
So, see, here's what Felicia forgets, because maybe this was, 15 years ago when we did this whole fashion show thing?
It was a while.
It's time ago. I did her fashion show, and not just one of them. So, I can dress guys in shorts, jeans, swimwear.
You did.
Whatever y'all want to do, however you want to do this, we could put the fedoras on. We could do all of that. I
wanted you to put that out there because I don't want them, just in case you have a potential client, to think that, oh, well, he's just going to want me to dress like he do. Maybe that's not my style.
No, and I'm me. Right. I have my own style. Everybody has their own style.
Yes.
And if you don't know your style yet, again, that's okay. I'm here for all of that.
Yeah.
We can help you find your style and dress to your body type. That's another thing. Because all this slim fit stuff on big dudes ain't working.
Oh, I saw a lot of things last night. Yeah.
That ain't working.
Right. Yeah.
Let me also add, this show is pre-recorded. But you saw some things last night, Felicia?
I did.
What did you see last night?
I just saw some things that it wasn't complimentary to certain figures.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, fella, stop that.
Yes.
Just because it look good on a mannequin, that don't mean it's going to look good on you.
Yeah. And let me just say this. guys. If you lift your arms and your whole stomach is out, that might be too small.
Yeah.
You tell me, Esquire.
Or maybe you might. And here's the thing: everybody is not going to be size 40 or size 42. Everybody's not going to be there.
Is that the jacket size?
That's the jacket size, right? Everybody's not going to be a size 30 waist.
Yeah.
Especially as we get older.
Right.
Right. Your waist is going to expand, but you have to dress according to your body type.
Yes.
You should be able to move freely around in your jacket and your pants.
Right.
If you cannot, it's too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too small.
Yeah. Yes. As you know, and this is pre-recorded, but we're going into football season. So at a Falcons game. Yeah.
Post day. Let me start there. Post day.
I've been adopted into
post day. Post day.
You know, I never was on anyone's team, so because I'm not a big football girl, but I like to watch it live. So just let me know what team I'm rooting for, and that's what I'm going for. Let's do it. But yeah, I have been pushed heavily into the Falcons. Like, yeah, heavily. My husband.
Post that.
You know, he's a Grady baby. He's a Grady baby. So, yeah.
Y'all ain't winning nothing no time soon. Let me just put that out there. I'm here for all the smoke and all the hate from all
you know
y'all
what?
Falcons
y'all
fans.
Falcons fans. That's right. Y'all tell him.
I am right here. Eagles all day. Go Birds. That's right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Y'all not going to win nothing no time soon.
Yeah.
Y'all might as well get on the green.
Oh, okay.
Come on, get on the green bandwagon.
All right. Well, time will tell.
Yeah. Well, we are the current Super Bowl champions. Current.
What and when was
we didn't blow a lead like some teams did in the Super Bowl.
So when and just a little history for me. And when was the time before that they won Super Bowl?
I think it was 2017, 2018. Okay. It wasn't that long ago. Don't try.
No, I just wanted to know. I was
trying to throw shade.
I don't know. It's not. It was not.
Trying to throw shade.
I just wanted a little history.
Pick that up. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
2 out of the last 4 years we've been there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Well, 2 out of the last 4 years we won, should I say.
Yeah.
No, we did.
I didn't see any Eagle fans last night.
Yeah. But when we come.
Y'all coming?
We come through like woo. Killer bees swarming. Let's get back to our topic.
Okay. Because he'll go on for... Boy.
Football season.
They're not ready for this. You could lead the fan club.
They're not ready for this. They're not ready for this. They are not ready for this.
So, okay. So, upgrading.
Yes.
Like Beyoncé said. So, do you think I mentioned about also upgrading their, like, as far as business, helping them grow that way, or letting them see that, hey, you don't have to, like, keep working for this person. You have this talent, you have the skill set, this education. Have you ever thought about doing this?
Here's the sad part about that, and I totally agree with what you're saying, but here's the sad part about this, right? Y'all build him up, and then he leave y'all. That's the heart. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of women that has happened to, and I feel bad for y'all when it comes to that, right? Because that's not right.
That would be crazy.
She built you up. She put her life on hold.
Right.
She made all the sacrifices so that you could have, and then you bounce on her. Like, that ain't cool. That is not cool at all. I do not subscribe to that.
But what if it was because of another reason? Even though she built him up, but he left because she got a bad attitude, or she thinks she's his mom and not his girl.
She had that bad attitude long before then.
Okay. Point made.
She tried to be mommy long before then. This stuff don't just happen.
Wait, sometimes you get tired though.
Yeah, but so again, I understand what you're saying.
Just playing devil's advocate.
I understand what you're saying, but don't even make it seem like that.
Yeah,
because that's just not right.
Right. Right.
I can't go for that.
No, I agree.
Well,
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, I've done it before. I was successful once as far as dressing them, once I showed them the way, they were good.
mhm.
Yeah, they were good.
Statistics.
What are the statistics, Mr. Moore?
1 out of every 12 males are colorblind.
1 out of every 12. Really?
1 out of 12%. 1 out of 12 men are colorblind. 1 out of 200 women are colorblind. So what that means is women can see colors a lot better than men can. So when I had my suit thing and I was doing that, I would always bring multiple looks out for my client so that they could see things in a different.
It makes sense.
From a different perspective.
Yes.
So, I might pair a orange tie with a blue suit that was a blue pinstripe.
Yeah.
They didn't know that pinstripe had orange in it until I brought that orange tie out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm just using that as an example. Most men are colorblind, so they never would have saw the orange in the pinstripe in the first place. Whereas though the woman would have saw it, right?
Yeah.
And she would have been able to maybe not use an orange tie, but maybe a tie with some orange in it to bring that out in the actual suit.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why women usually upgrade men. The other reason is most men don't care.
Yeah.
They don't really care.
Right.
Right? What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
I don't feel as though I should have to do all this for you and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but God, wouldn't you want to match her fly?
Now we talking.
Now
we talking.
But I mean, I'm married to someone that's very casual. At this point, I'm used to it.
Right. But he might be casual.
Yeah.
But his casual is meticulous.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, right, if he going to the Falcons game, he gonna make sure everything's red, black, and white.
Yeah, with him, I mean, he's big on brands. It's gotta be the jersey is gonna be authentic. It's just his shoes. He goes to work. And now I told him they blowing his head up because his head is big. The youngsters is recognized. Oh, I see. They call him Unc now. He got the name Unc. So they like, oh, I see them joints. Unc, how you wearing that? I need to get them to me. Blah blah blah. So when he's telling me this, I'm like, in your head, how did you get out the building that night? How did you make it out the building? Because I already know you was like, yeah. Now he has more red bottoms than I do.
Did he paint them?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, they bougie over there at the bar.
No, but no. How did you surpass me? So, yes, although he's casual, they're all tennis shoes. But yeah, it's just something that at this
you've
point,
learned to accept that.
Yeah,
the casual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. That's what he's gonna gravitate to. Yeah.
Have you ever had to lay out his clothes?
No, he'll call me up or to wear his because we don't share closets. Okay, let's just get that out there.
Of course, we know that.
Okay.
Felicia got a whole room, probably.
So, he'll call me to his section and ask for suggestions. But yeah, how does this look? What do you think about that type of thing? But no, I haven't went in his closet and like, you're wearing this shirt. My mom did that. That's with my stepdad. But yeah, you're wearing this and you wearing that. Yeah, no. But I would tell him, no, that doesn't look right with that. Or,
you would tell him that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Even though you're casual, we're not doing crazy.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So, no. No woman is going to tell me how to dress. That ain't happening.
I can believe that.
It's not going to happen.
I can believe that.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, if we're going somewhere on a date and you tell me it's casual, I'll get casual.
Okay.
I'll throw on some jeans.
Yeah.
I'll throw on some sneakers.
Okay.
Some Timbs, whatever. Polo shirt, T-shirt, whatever. I'll get casual.
Okay.
But you telling me, Esquire, how to dress?
So
absolutely not. No.
So are you going to call into your closet for some pointers?
Nope.
Are you going to ask her what she's wearing so you can match her fly?
Nah, I'm not match her fly.
Okay.
I'm not matching anybody's fly.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
All right.
We're not doing that. If we want to match colors, like what we did today, this wasn't on purpose. This was just how, it happened.
It's a Virgo thing.
It's a Virgo thing, right? But if we wanted to match color-wise, because we're going out, we want to, because that's what cute couples do. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Then you could tell me what you're wearing, but trust me, the closet has every color.
It does. I'm sure it does.
The closet has every color. Just tell me what you're wearing, and I will highlight or accent what you're wearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I get that. So I'm assuming you're not one that want to wear the same shirts, like you want to match. You know how couples. You said cute couples, so
now if we got the same T-shirt, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, right. I actually like the tennis shoe, like the same sneakers.
Okay.
Tennis shoes. Yeah. I think that's cute.
Tennis shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
We always want to have a difference of opinion when it comes to the nomenclature for what we wear at our feet casually.
That is true.
Do you call it tennis shoes?
I do.
I call them sneakers.
Well, I'm sorry, but they're tennis shoes.
So, Entice fam, show us where you from. Tell us where you from.
Yeah.
Is it sneakers or tennis shoes?
Please, let's get into that. That's a great debate. Yeah. What are y'all calling it? Because the ones people I've asked say tennis shoes. So
from the South.
No, not all of them. There was one that was from Cleveland, Ohio.
Child, please.
That's the North, isn't
That
it?
is the North.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the kind of like Midwest North.
Well,
in Chicago, they call them tennis shoes too.
Oh, well, see?
They ain't not but they have migrated from Arkansas and Mississippi. Keeping it a man.
You lived in Chicago.
I'm not from there.
I know, but
let's keep it real.
You just made that real clear.
I am not from there. I stopped there for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And Lord knows why. Please. But my babies is more important than anything.
Of course.
I'll sacrifice for Lauren and Taylor any day and twice on Sunday.
Right.
That's it, though. Lord, I had to get up out of there.
Oh, my God. Whew. Yeah, let us know where you from and what do you guys call it? Yeah. Tennis shoes or sneakers?
Sneakers, right.
Yeah.
And I know it's only going to be a small population that's going to call it sneakers, right? Because that's Philly, Jersey, New York. That's it. Every other state, city, gonna call it tennis shoes.
Okay. Well, that's good that you already know that you're gonna lose.
No, it's not a matter of win or lose. It's a matter of where you're from determines what you call things.
That is true. Right. That is true.
Or how you dress.
Right.
So to that point, right? Because we'll tie that right back to the whole dressing thing, right? So if you, Felicia, or you Entice family females, you go and you find a man that's from a certain area of the United States.
Yeah.
He's going to dress to that environment.
Okay.
If you're from a different part and you've had more exposure, you're going to show him things that he has not probably seen before.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where the quote-unquote upgrade comes from.
Right.
I don't want to call it upgrade so much as I like to call it exposure to different things. So, to your point, eat, maybe you could try a Tom Ford t-shirt,
Yeah.
right? A fedora hat, maybe some red bottom sneakers, to kind of go along with what you have so that we can go to this event or that event. That's exposure.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yes.
I'm all about learning and fitting in.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to an event where everybody's in sneakers.
Right.
And I'm in a suit. Now, it depends on the venue. If it's after 6 o'clock, I'm putting on a jacket.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah. I am not a follower. So I could care less if everyone in that venue got on tennis shoes.
How you going in there, Felicia?
What?
I'm
stepping. Okay.
How you stepping in that thing?
5 inches. You better believe it. Yeah. Y'all could rock with sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever y'all call them, all day. Do you. That's fine. But I'm going to do me. And anyone that knows me at this point knows that's just Felicia being Felicia.
Right, that's just Felicia being Felicia.
Just Felicia being Felicia.
So you know what? I had a conversation the other day. I was talking to somebody and we were talking about what I wear to work.
Okay.
And I get this all the time. You don't have to wear a suit or the shirt and tie, but we're casual, we're business.
I know what you mean.
Know yourself.
Yes.
And dress accordingly. So what does that mean? I know who I am. I'm not dressing for likes, applause, whatever we do on social media. Right. I'm not doing that for that.
Yeah.
This is me.
Right.
This is who I am.
Yes.
So when I come to work, I'm coming professional because that's who I am.
Right.
If I'm going to a dinner after 6, I'm definitely putting on a jacket. Now, you may want me to not wear an ascot.
Right. Okay.
Right. You may not want me to wear a self-tie bow tie. But I'm coming with the jacket.
You don't have the jacket. Okay.
I'm coming with loafers or hard bottoms.
Right.
Right? Because that's how I'm supposed to. Now, if she's already fly, oh, we're going out the park with this thing. We're doing the double pocket square. We're doing the ascot. We're doing the fly sock game. We're doing the shoes shine.
That's matching her fly.
9.
Yes. Yeah.
The whole 9.
Right.
She won't have to get me dressed for that. No. Esquire got that in the closet. Trust me.
I can definitely identify with the work thing you're preaching to the choir.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna do me. I do me for me. It's very annoying for people to think that you're doing it for someone else.
Can you say that again for the people in the back? Annoying.
It's annoying to think that you're doing it for someone else. Like, I'm doing this for me. You just so happen to like it. Or maybe you don't. I don't care. But, it's for me. So if y'all want to be casual, be casual.
So
knock yourself out.
Do you get she thinks she all that?
Not to my face. No.
I don't get it to my face, but I've heard it said. I've also heard he bougie.
I get the diva.
Okay.
Yeah.
The diva.
I get the diva. Yeah. And I was like, I mean, whatever you want to call it, that's fine.
Right.
But just know this is how I'm going to come. My version of casual is not everyone else's version of casual.
Right.
Yeah. So, and it's okay. If you are a person that just rock a regular casual look, it's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But it's also nothing wrong with somebody who wants to do them. Right. And so if that is more dressier, if you will, to you guys, it's okay. It's okay.
Case in point. I was at Houston's not too long ago.
Okay.
This is somewhat of an upscale restaurant in Buckhead.
Yes.
Yeah. individual walks in, I'm not going to say whether they were male or female, but an individual walks in with a t-shirt on, some jeans. The maitre d' or the person at the front desk was like, ma'am, you have a dress policy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I said, see, now I can come back here again.
Yeah.
I can come back here again.
Yeah, a lot of those
you have a dress policy.
Yeah.
After 6 o'clock.
Right.
So, gentlemen, for you, if you're taking your woman out or you're trying to impress a woman and you need assistance on how to look, especially if you're trying to make that impression, the suit that you're wearing is either the old Steve Harvey look that's too big, or you walking on the back of your pants because they're too long,
or Mr. Soft Pink,
or you got the all pink outfit on from the video, right? With the pink hat and the pink shoes, the fake gaiters, all that. Listen, and if you're wearing clothes that are too tight, too small, come holler at your boy. I'll get you right.
He will.
I will definitely get you right so that your first impression can be your best impression.
Yeah. And then that way we don't have to size you up and be like, God, now I got to see. Let's see what else he got going on.
Right.
Yeah. Right. We don't have to upgrade you. You're already upgraded. Yeah. Makes our life easier.
Right. You ain't got that. You already got that in the closet. So to wrap things up, it's great to have a woman who cares about you to upgrade you, right?
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
It's also great to know that if she's better at something, especially that, let her have that.
Yeah.
Right? But men, I applaud you. I want you to get out there and learn about something other than what you have on, or get exposed to something outside of the 5-mile radius that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Let's learn some other things.
Yeah.
Let's learn some other things and then put them into practice.
Right.
And then you never know, that could attract a whole different kind of woman.
It will. It will attract. Yes. Yeah.
Because I can tell you, when Esquire walks in a room,
what happens? They know you've arrived.
They know I'm there.
I know that's right.
They know I'm there.
I know that's right.
Shout, scream, boots on the ground, none of that.
No boots on the ground.
Dougie. I ain't got to do none of that. Like it's because of the fact that most guys are not going to wear what I'm wearing.
Right.
Most, not all.
Yeah.
Not all.
Right.
Most guys ain't going to wear what I'm wearing. So we ain't got to upgrade. If anything, you're going to downgrade E.
You heard it.
I'm just saying.
You heard it from the mouth of Esquire.
I'm just saying. Well, guys, with that said, thank you so much again for tuning in. If you have any more questions again about wardrobe, attire, fashion, style, the difference between the two, right here. She got the woman's side. I definitely got the male side.
Yeah.
Come check us out. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for entice conversations.
Right.
We talk about all things grown and sexy for those over 40.
Yep.
Please make sure you check us out on all of your social media platforms.
Them. Yes.
All our podcast platforms. We're right here for you.
Yes, we are.
We'll be back with
next week. Same time, 7 o'clock.
Right
That's
here.
in 7 more days.
I thought she was going to say 24 hours.
I was like, wait, when will we be back? 7 more days. So, guys, make sure you set your alarms. Ring that bell on YouTube.
Absolutely. Ring the bell.
Yes.
Absolutely ring the bell.
And tune in. And don't forget to please share with your friends and family. We would love that. It's not hard.
So easy.
Yeah.
There's a share button.
It is. Yeah.
Just click on it.
Yes. So in the meanwhile, in between time, you guys have a fantastic night and we will see you in 1 week.
Peace and blessings.
Good night, fam.